Willkommen, bienvenue, and welcome back to Enigmatic E10 live with Light. Hey there, Mac. Let's hop into the Discord and then get into the game. Last time we figured out the problem with the manganese, so we've got that running. Eventually, we're going to need to chuck that into a Canthal tier electric blast furnace to make titanium, so we need to leave space for that. Maybe lay down the foundation. And we need something that will make the sulfuric acid for us. And then we'll probably need a packer to pack this dust into dust, because we're not tiny dusting all of the other ones. But to be able to make all of those machines and keep everything up and running, we're going to do a stopgap solution for rubber. That stopgap solution actually, this way is not the way to get into it, but it's down there. Because we've got a sink down there, we've got a blast furnace up here. Yeah, so this steam blast furnace. So we mix paper with synthetic rubber. The synthetic rubber is synthetic oil mixed with sulfur. The synthetic oil is made in this steam blast furnace from raw synthetic oil, which we make from water and carbon. I don't know how many mixers we need, but it's really just mixing and blasting. And so we can do all of that down here. I suppose the first thing we should check on is the amount of space. We can probably run it off of steam and just use those mixers, like the steel kind. Because otherwise we'd need to, well, we got electricity over here too. Because of this, but that's higher voltage. So we're probably better off using this water and this steam. And then just routing item pipes in. And so we don't need this block. Or this one. We do need that one, though. But we don't necessarily need the ones over here. Okay, so let's head on back and check how exactly the mixer works. Because we might need a mixer each. But we might only need two, because I think it accepts 2 fluids and 2 items, maybe? 2 fluids and 4 items. Okay, so the mixer needs water, synthetic oil, and synthetic rubber. So we need at least 2 mixers. So this synthetic oil is post-blast. And so we could push the sulfur dust and the paper into the same mixer and fill it with synthetic oil and synthetic rubber. And then we just route the fluids back into this, and then the items out. So we need 2 steel mixers. And we've only automated the electric ones. So... Oh, and we haven't automated the electric mixers. Interesting. And then the steel mixer, it's just... You have to upgrade a regular one. And then the regular one uses copper and bronze. Okay. We are automating... Are we only automating the copper stuff where it's being consumed? Interesting. Or was that bronze? And even then it's over where it's being consumed, and we are out of tin thing. Oh, we are. We are running low on quite a bit of stuff. So let's fly back and restock on tin and copper. Well, maybe just tin. Oh. Left a couple on the floor. Yeah, I'm like, server? Yeah, so this cracks quite a bit faster when I'm the only one on here. Which is rather handy. But as you can hear, there's a bit of variance in how well it cracks, even with just my stuff loaded. Okay, let's fill the tin and copper back up, because we need that for a lot of things. There's those. Okay. So these should start filling in. Along with these. Got 2 different places that have tin plates. Not to worry. Our steel is caught up. Our aluminum is looking pretty good. We're going to move this rubber to one of these, maybe. Or we'll just store a backlog of it in the machine. Just output it to the green channel. I don't know. Rubber's one of those things that I probably want to have laying around. And so I need to put it into one of these. Probably right here. Or right here. Yeah, right here would look nice. So we'll probably put the rubber right here for our reserve from this method. But I was going to go check whether it's copper or bronze that we're making down here. So yeah, these are our copper rotors. And so that is what we're looking for. We do not yet have anything making copper gears, though. Because it's old tech that was prior to our automation craze. And so it's not even in here. So we're going to have to do that by hand. And so we'll need to smash 8, cut 4-ish. Because we'll need 8 bolts. And 2 rings. And then we got 2 extra. Why do we have copper rotors? Whatever. And we got copper gears. Oh, we probably bought them. Yeah, that feels like the sort of thing we might have bought from villagers to level them up. Oh well. These things happen. That is... There we go. Okay, that's those. We need 4 glass, a couple of bronze machine casings. We are not automating bronze machine casings? We didn't automate hardly anything up here. Okay. And we have hardly any bronze. So it goes. We've got the plates. We're gonna need more. Yeah, we're gonna have to make some more. Now, which were the ones that turn themselves into cable anchors? Got one bronze rod, a bunch of bronze plates. So we need to cut just one more. Those. And then we round those off. There we go. And then good old-fashioned fluid pipes. I mean, we could probably just use the green ones. And then this guy, I don't think sells the upgrades. Pretty sure we still had... Oh, no, because we used the one to upgrade the thing. Okay, let's see if any of our other friends are selling upgrades. Supposing they're still alive. No upgrades. And I'm pretty sure the other guy was dead. Oh, they're all dead. We need a better security system. Well, that's not ideal. Okay, how do we make these? More bronze gears. Ugh. Okay. Okay. So. Two gears, two rods, and a rotor. Anything else bronze laying around? No, I do not. Okay, so grab our bronze plates, grab our bronze bars. We get to work. So we need these two rods to make into rings. We need those two rods as rods. We need those four rods as bolts. Then we need another ring and those, that's three more, but we can't make three, so we'll do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These get turned into bolts. 1, 2, 3. Get turned into rings. And then we'll have one left over. Okay. Step 1. One of these. Step 2. 2 of these. Step 3, profit. Fire brick and fluid pipes. We definitely have fire brick, whether as normal bricks or as the block. And then fluid pipes would be right about here. Okay, there's our 2 steel mixers. And we put our bronze back in. Put our bronze rod up there, bronze plates up there. Okay. And now I think it's just a matter of hooking it up properly. And since it's coming into here, we can kind of access the bottom. But I think we can just take these out. Well, no, we can. Okay, so we're gonna need more of these, the framed wall boards, because those worked really well on that side. And those framed wall boards would be right here. Here. Yeah, about that many should do. It's a problem with having actual roofs. It's harder to get in and out by broom. And now we can get in underneath without causing too terribly much trouble. Now, It doesn't look like you should be able to get in and out of this, but I'm fairly sure you can. And so we'll have a mixer probably down there such that we can see that it's working. My only concern is crossing the streams when it comes to steam and water. But placing the fluid pipes is usually really annoying because it doesn't want to cross the streams. And so we'll actually probably be just fine. So what I'm going to do is put this one down there. I'm fairly certain we can pipe out the top. And so this one is just going to be making the raw synthetic oil. So water in, carbon in, raw synthetic oil out. It's the other one that has the two inputs. So we're going to do this. Add that. Drop these to 0. It has no solid output, and you can't really adjust this, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. And then it'll come out of the mixer into here. And then it'll come out of here. And we've fallen all the way down. I was just singing your praises for being annoying in not doing that, and now you're doing it. Okay, and then new mixer goes here. And then I think I'm going to make another batch of the green fluid pipes. For the synthetic rubber. This one will be the synthetic oil. This one will be the raw synthetic oil. And so here we have synthetic oil coming in. We've got synthetic rubber coming in. We got sulfur dust. We got paper. And so this will produce synthetic rubber, which I suppose we can stockpile because we're just making a ton of carbon, and our bottleneck will be the paper. Okay, and then we need green item pipes and yellow item pipes. Well, that is a mess. Yellow is not necessary there. But it is necessary here because this will take out the rubber. The green will put in the carbon. The green will put in the sulfur and the paper. Take out the rubber. Perfect. And then we just connect the water into it. Wait. We have a small problem. These can't be normal fluid pipes because we need to bring steam into these machines. And we've already got 3 on the bottom here.
Hey, how we doing?
Just realized I need a 3rd color of fluid pipe.
Oh no.
These things happen.
Well, one is water, I assume.
Yep.
One is some kind of fuel, possibly?
Steam.
Ah, steam, sure. So bonus water.
Yeah. And then we've got raw synthetic oil. And then we've got regular synthetic oil. And then we've got synthetic rubber. And so long as they're not crossing one another, everything is fine. But the steam has to cross the synthetic lines.
It's just like trying to figure out how few colors you can color the states in, kind of thing.
Kinda, yeah. Okay, hit that, we hit this. Okay. This one is coming out of here, going into there. This one is coming out of here and into there. This one is raw. This one is synthetic. Then we grab our regular fluid pipes. And bring in the steam. Okay. So that makes the raw synthetic oil, sends it up there. And that would make the synthetic oil and send it down here, but it's not enough, which is A-okay by me. And this is not getting sulfur, which means I have not set up the sulfur to go in the green line, which feels wrong. And so it probably is wrong. So let's go see. Because we got a bunch. Just might not be sending it anywhere. Don't need your garbage, skeleton. Stop littering. Okay, our 2,000 sulfur is going nowhere. Brilliant. And so we send it out. And there it goes. So what are you up to today? Some more pneumaticraft?
I don't recall. I think maybe. I think I was actually going to start getting into Oratech so I can get the pump so I can
right.
consume mass quantities of oil from the earth. You know,
Like you do.
as nature intended.
Okay, so this has sulfur, it's got synthetic oil, this has water, it does not have carbon. Is our carbon production too slow? We might need to up our carbon stockpile. Because that's being done here. Yeah, let's up our carbon stockpile. Whenever we need steel, we're going to use that. And then here, do we want to have 2 stacks of rubber in reserve behind our 64 rubber? Or do we want to minimize how much is here such that when we grab it, we don't just chuck it somewhere. Yeah, I think we limit it here. And this makes 12 at a time, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Okay. So that is that. And then we go back and put some paper into the system.
So where are all these very long pipes of yours going?
To the various houses around the village that produce things.
Okay.
And back here. Okay. Our rubber production is vaguely okay.
Only vaguely, though.
Yeah. Because it still requires paper. We don't have a super reliable source of paper. Okay. So, with rubber figured out, next up was sulfuric acid. Chemical reactor, oxygen and water. We make sure we don't have a chemical reactor in our inventory. Grab one from here. This is not where I need to be. Okay, so there are 3 behind. Is there... There is room above. No, there is not.
Huh.
That is the wrong brick.
Hard lessons learned.
Okay, so we don't have room above. Do we just swing it around the side. Pull the water in from behind. And then we can just use that pipe and just swing on past it. To get to the blast furnace. And yeah, centering the blast furnace in this room probably look better. So yeah, we'll put this here. We'll use the green fluid pipe because it's sulfuric acid.
That's true. If it's green, it's got to be acid or possibly jello. Or, alien blood. Which is acid.
Okay. And now. Do I have any power cables? Doesn't look like I do. Okay. We do need the green item pipe, though. And we'll bring in the other things from this side so we can bring it down here. Like everything else. Needs sulfur. And it needs oxygen and water. Okay. And then we'll put down the sink. This is all locked, so we don't necessarily need to worry too much about that.
Okay, I got the plating.
Okay, now we're gonna need some more ender tanks.
Mm-hmm.
Crushing it.
Haha.
Okay. Hello, Zombo. Get out of here. Down here. Check out our oxygen production. Suppose we don't have to worry about waste down here. It's just water and electricity. And our electricity is made from water.
Delicious water.
And I don't have any drawers. Okay. Let's pop back in here, see if it's got any drawers. It does. Void upgrade. Now it'll start making the oxygen again. Okay. We got those working. Now we need ender tanks. Okay. Obsidian, cauldrons, blaze rods, and ender pearls.
Motors.
And I don't have enough string. What world? I'm not even affiliate. Can't even give me bits. Haha. So take that.
Huh. Yeah.
No string in there. But I do hear a sheep. Oh, but the sheep takes damage. But look at all the wool. So much wool in so many colors. Yeah, so it's got Fortune 4, worker exploitation, and chromatic aberration.
Nice.
And so it deals damage to the sheep, but it doubles their wool, and they give wool of every color.
Yeah, I got one of those somewhere.
And so the sheep just exploded into multicolored wool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
All right, so I need machine cores.
Okay, we've got ourselves a couple of ender tanks. We grab some greens. And then we grab some cyan, which I believe would be green and blue. And so green, white, cyan will be my oxygen. And then we need another drawer. I think stone? I always forget what the edges are. Yeah, an old-fashioned stone.
Good old stone.
Nothing beats stone. Poor, predictable Bart. Okay, so now put this here. And we don't even need the pusher upgrade because it was already in there. Really? We might need it on the other end, though. We'll see how it goes. Right, because we're going to put this here. We're going to cut our way out. And then we're going to try... Hey, we attached it. So then we can just turn this around. And so now we have oxygen and water and theoretically sulfur. Just turn that on. And get it power. I forgot to grab the power cables.
All right. Nickel
Nickel.
and diamond.
Hat. Nickel and diamond.
So making one, I may as well make more.
Okay, now we don't want this to be the top priority. We want this one to be the top priority. So, because we always need to be able to take the sulfuric acid out of this one. And so no matter how much this makes, we need this one to be able to expel it over here. Okay. And then we need the green item pipe. To come out of there, which it is. Good. And then I think I'll put the packer above it. Seems reasonable. And no, chat, I'm not going to automate the packer. No matter how many of these I have to make, I'm not automating it out of principle. Shouldn't have to make this many. Because all it does is just put things together.
Hmm.
Okay,
I
so
understand.
2 of these, 2 of those, 1 of these. 2 circuits, 2 cables. Okay. Electric Packer. Done. That is what I need, right? Yeah.
You also need 3 of these 2 cores. Okay.
Pretty sure we should have this be both in and out. Such that this is the only place we're storing that dust, because it is not super useful. And I shouldn't be using it by hand for anything, really. So, there we go. Perfect.
Alright, so let's make a bunch of this junk I need. Stupid wires, check.
Okay, so we're using this to make steel. And so we're going to need chromium dust now. So we just macerate our chromium. Crunch, crunch, crunch.
It's the sound it makes.
Probably do that right here. Just gotta go get me a macerator. Hello, Zombo. Ain't no villagers here anymore. At least none you can get to. Okay. Have I automated maceration? You bet I haven't. Who needs to grind things?
Didn't even remember to automate maceration or whatever it was.
Oh, it's because he uses the stupid blades. It's because I didn't want to automate the Invar blades. It's fine.
That's how they get you.
Yep.
In the meantime, I can macerate a couple of diamonds. Why is there iron dust in my macerator?
It's called the wormhole.
Okay. There's that. 2 pistons, 2 motors, 2 circuits. 2 pistons, 2 motors, 1 box, 2 circuits. 1 electric macerator. Task completed. Electric macerator.
Hey.
Apparently it wanted me to make one of those. Probably a while ago.
Oh yeah, I definitely made one. I at least got through all the electric machine upgrades.
Okay, so do that. And then this macerator is going to macerate some chromium.
All right, 2 nether ender.
But it's not going to do a ton because we also need chromium plates for things. We do not make a lot of chromium. Do we need chromium dust for anything other than these 2? We most assuredly do not. So,
Hooray!
we'll set up these 2 mixers. And we'll just send the chromium on demand. Perfect. And we'll probably put those 2 mixers right here. So how's the anthill coming?
Oh, pretty good. I'm mostly working on processing all the ore I've dug up so I can make more room and organize it.
Okay. For whatever reason, we are not making mixers. Is it because we don't have the things? I don't think so. I think we just haven't set up the assembler. So electric mixer. Oh, it's a 6er. Yikes. No wonder. Don't have a ton of assemblers laying around that have 6 empty spaces. do have assemblers laying around. So I can just grab one and set it up. And we see all the lights blinking on because it has to make a new assembler to replace the one I just stole.
Oh no.
Okay. Glass, rotor, and circuit. Get 2 apiece. And then the other 3. Get just 1. Okay. In is active. Out is active. There we go. Task completed. Electric mixer.
Wahaha.
Hey. I made 2. Don't you say I didn't.
GQs. Okay.
How dare you shoot arrows at me whilst I'm trying to cook fish?
Oh no.
Okay, mixer and mixer. Okay. Mixer number 1 will be for stainless steel. Like so. Requires 6 of these. And just 1 of each of the rest. And that will make 9. And then stainless steel, you have to cook until it's hot and then vacuum freeze until it's cold. Because of course you do.
Excellent.
And so we're going to need yet another electric blast furnace. Because my other one is full.
full.
Yeah, it's got 3 recipes automated into it.
Huh.
And I don't think I've got what it takes to make the next tier of hatch. Because it's already got iron dust, carbon dust, quartz dust, and blocks of bauxite going into it. Although, I might be able to take the bauxite out. Actually, I probably should take the bauxite out, because we're making aluminum from the lava much faster than this. But we'll also need to do the same shenanigan with the Canthal.
Shenanigans.
Because Canthal dust becomes a hot ingot, and then you vacuum freeze it down into a regular ingot, and then you use it for all the things you got to use it for. Plates and wires, apparently. Coils as well, somehow. Oh, coils are made of cables. Brilliant. But yeah, if we're going to need 2 more inputs, can we do a better hatch than advanced? Okay, so bronze, steel, advanced, and then turbo, probably? Because highly advanced is titanium. Turbo is stainless steel, and so we would need the steel to be able to upgrade this thing to be able to do it. But if we just did the steel here, then we could upgrade the machine to be able to accept the Canthal. I think the real story here is that I need more than just this guy. Because as much as it can handle the recipes, it's still kind of slow. And so I would be better served by having another one. Oh, right. I didn't fix the floor in here. Let's do that. Oh, we are out of battery alloy. We're going to need to fix that. These are facing the wrong way. And I don't have the wrench here. Oh yeah, you can definitely fall there. Temporary solution. Chunk, chunk. And there's nothing so permanent as a temporary solution.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, pump. What's next?
So 1 of each makes 3. 611 makes 9. Cables. Green item pipes. Set to IO. Set to IO. So this just needs nickel dust. We don't have nickel laying around, much less it's dust.
Okay.
Wait. We might have nickel laying around. But don't get distracted. We need to make battery alloy.
All right.
It is antimony, isn't it? Yep. But we've got 18 blocks of antimony. That's 2.5 stacks. Good enough for me. Too many things in my inventory.
That's how it always goes.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Restock those. Okay. Battery alloy restocked. Should last a little while at least. And we're out of rubber again.
All right, that should keep that going for a bit.
So what do you think, chat? Should we make a vanilla sugarcane farm that's automated? Should we make just a giant field of sugarcane? Or should we just deal with it for a little while until we can make the true rubbery? Because then we won't need paper anymore. We can just freeze the real rubber.
Rubbery is in a place that you make rubber?
Yeah.
Okay.
As opposed to put them up. This is rubbery.
Good, good. A plus.
No notes.
Because here's rubbery. All right, so I have my pump. One second.
Because we could. expand this field over quite a bit.
Yeah, it's just raining. It was interesting. The other morning, I woke up at 1:30 in the morning. I don't know why. And I'm like trying to get back to sleep, and here comes the storm. I don't know if there was lightning beforehand that woke me up or anything, but after it was here, it definitely kept me up for a bit. And it was a pretty good thunderstorm, just going right over top of us, and definitely had at least one that was full on and like flashbang immediately. Hit
Wow.
somewhere nearby, but yeah, fun stuff. And yeah, we're getting all that rain we haven't gotten in the last 2 years, so everyone's pretty happy about it. I'll go ahead and take a nap if no one needs the night.
Nope.
Okay.
Texas tea? Wrong type. This one. Pretty sure I had a hole at some point.
That's what they all say.
I was kind of... Oh, yeah. I can totally make an osmium hole. Let's go. Now where are my sticks? How do I not have any sticks? Entire inventory full of items. No sticks.
There we go, stick to be found. Okay. Where is my manipulator? There you are. Okay, why do you think you're getting water? Okay, I'll get back to you in a second.
More potatoes. No carrots. Pretty sure a zombie dropped a carrot at some point. I don't know if I put it in a box or plonked it on the ground. Safe money is on plonk. There it is.
I don't know if I put those there.
Oh?
Oh.
Actually, what is with the gap between the water and the crop?
I'm putting in sugarcane, the actual point of this place.
Oh, I see.
But I figured if I'm going to make such a big old plot, it should have something resembling the rest of a farm. And every now and then, I do need wheat for aesthetic purposes.
Look at this guy manually using bone marrow.
Yep. Don't have any magic, and big farm is overkill. Okay.
I'm just thinking about the fact that I turn wheat into plastic and you're just tossing it in the composter.
Yeah, I don't actually need it now. I'm like, otherwise it's just a storage issue.
Anyway, hi guys, how y'all doing?
Doing all
Doing
right.
good. How about you?
It has been real stressful at work the last couple of weeks, and so today I was just like, I'll have a veg on the couch.
Oh,
Sounds good.
Yeah.
So I did.
Understand.
Yeah, I do apologize for my absences recently. I'm beginning to feel like Boon.
yeah, I'm never here.
Except that you're here more than I am now.
Well.
Yeah, and I don't know if I'm getting burned out of Minecraft or if it's just like the rest of life hitting me right now. But I'm just like, God, I don't really want to play right now.
Where did these signs come from?
I definitely hit burnouts with Minecraft, and like I have while playing it with you guys and everything like that. But like I at least have the benefit of like I'm not streaming or anything. So like if I want to just like hang out in the VC with the game open for like 45 minutes and just like
Yeah,
do something else, basically, I can.
yeah. Oh, apparently Apparently today's my streamerversary.
Hey,
Hey, happy stream anniversary.
happy streamiversary.
I wonder what this is for me. Can I figure that out? It's like if I go to my dashboard, would it tell me how long I've been streaming? Rain? I know I can figure out my affiliate date, but I don't think that's what this is. I got a Twitch payout last month, which
Hey.
was shocking.
$1.25.
It's been a long time. What's that?
$1.25, huh?
No, because they don't pay you until you get $50.
Yeah.
So $50.
Woohoo!
Woo!
Did you get that email from Twitch being like, "Hey, just so you know, we've now made it possible for you to like, if you haven't earned enough for a payout, you can spend that money here on Twitch
No, I
for
haven't seen
subs
that.
and emotes and whatnot."
That's amazing.
I was
have
like,
not-
"Nah, that money can just
Funny.
sit there. Like that's fine.
That's
No,
amazing.
I'm not giving it back. It's mine. Just because you won't give it to me doesn't mean I'm gonna give it back."
Oh, that's right. I forgot about this. You can now run sub discounts at any time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like there's a limit, right? It can't be
Yeah.
forever, but
Yeah.
I can do
Well, I
right.
didn't even know that was an option.
It's you may not qualify because you have to use, like you have a certain limit. So like so I get at my level based on how much I was streaming and as an affiliate, I can offer up to 70 hours of 35% off for 5+ gift subs. So like if you gift a 5-pack or more, then you get a 35% off. That's the deal that I'm offered. Right. When I was on Feeney's channel, no, it was Kelpsey's channel, I think, the other time. That was a 5-pack at 50% off because she's a partner and also probably has way better stats than I do.
Yeah.
So that part's fun. And also Twitch allows you to do partnerships on Twitch now. Like you don't have to go through a second person. So like I'm looking at one, I'm not going to say what it is because I'm not going to do any of these, but you get a $20 base pay. So just sign up. Here's $20. And then for every new user I sign up to this thing, I get about $22. And of course it depends on how long they play. Do they buy any of those or blah, 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 blah.
Right.
And surprisingly, none of them are good. Because I don't stream enough to get the good ones. So I'm looking at some game called Call of Dragons, apparently. Warpath. I don't know. They all look kind of like
cheap mobile games.
Yeah. My average viewer is 1.
Hi.
Yeah. I hate to even think about, like, should I look? I kind of want to look.
Smooch Stone.
I want to look.
I've only got 2. Time to cook some more.
How bad is this going to be? Wait, this is what I want. Where are my
And
analytics?
then Iron.
I used to be able to see... Where the hell did all the shit go? Like, where are my actual analytics? Excuse me? Oh, this is the one. Okay, all right.
They don't want you to know things.
Yeah, right.
Not at all.
Well, I started creating content in 2015, so let's just see what has happened, and I can shrink it down once I see the dates. Oh, apparently I started streaming not too far into 2015. Because I'm seeing like stuff from December of that year. So it looks like 2016 was when I first started. But yeah, like I used to average. Oh, this must be during the pandemic. Yeah, I used to average like 9 or 10 viewers a day.
Mm-hmm.
And I was streaming every day.
Yeah.
And then you could see you could see exactly when I moved to my prior location because my viewership died instantly.
Yeah.
You can see the few times when I tried to stream with potato internet and I still was getting, decent viewership. And then the great purge before I actually got real internet, and then starting back up again, I'm averaging, it looks like 2.5 viewers.
Yeah.
To be fair, though, over my lifetime, I have averaged 3.4 viewers, which, considering that I can literally look at 2 years of zero activity, that's all right.
Yeah.
775 follows. That's not current followers, but those are 775 times people accidentally clicked on the follow button. 128 subscriptions, which includes resubs. So I would say, I guess, for the last 2.5 years, it's my cousin. No revenue, which I find to be hilarious because I have actually gained revenue during this time, but that's fine. And this is not a stat that I'm necessarily proud of, but I've streamed for 3,159 hours and 53 minutes on this platform.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So you could definitely tell the pandemic because my average stream time jumped to 8 hours.
Yeah.
And there were some like 13 and 14-hour days in there.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck, that was so dumb of me. What if I go to like monthly stats? Oh yeah, this is way easier to see. So like in April of 2020, I streamed for a week. I don't mean like
Just
a week
straight.
I mean 7 day hours worth of streaming. I streamed in the month of April.
Jesus.
I mean, pandemic, man, it got me. I said, let's see if I can do this full time. And it's funny, you look at the, like, April was good, even more in May. And then June, when the return to work plan started coming into effect and I had to go to the office more, it dies off. And then in July, when I went back to the office, done.
Mm-hmm. Well, also, got to take into account, like, you were going back, so was a bunch of other people, too. So,
True.
I'm sure the list of potential viewers that just had the time to watch went down significantly as well.
Yeah. So, like, July, I only streamed for 3 days and 11 hours.
Oh, yeah.
Which is still fucked up. That's 85 hours.
That's a bit of time.
Yeah. Meanwhile, so far this month, I've streamed 6 hours and 24 minutes. Not my finest hour. Considering this is, what, the 22nd?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's not good. That's 7 days I could be streaming, so it should have said 21 hours, and it's 6 hours and 30 minutes.
Yeah.
God, I haven't streamed a full month since January? Oh my god. Guys, I'm not a streamer.
It's okay. I went through that myself.
And I've never been a streamer.
This must be my affiliate anniversary because I can see my first stream was in January of 2017.
Oh.
And this is July, so this must be my affiliate anniversary, which means it's 7 years because that happened in 2018. So thank you all for being here for 20 years, even though I'm not even talking to my chat. And it's 7 years, but we'll get done. How? Oh, these are suggestions. I'm like, when did I stream 2 Point Museum? How did that happen? I did not. It's because I stream Minecraft. It's suggesting I stream RimWorld, Animal Crossing, 2 Point Museum, Mechabellum, Pokemon Go, and whatever Epic Stream 7 is. Oh, I do want to play Fields of Mystery, actually. That game looks cool.
Oh, yeah.
I did buy it, and I just haven't played it yet.
I don't know that one.
It's
looks good.
Stardew-ish.
Oh, okay.
A little more RP elements, I think, than Stardew, but
Yeah.
not much.
It's called what's our Fields of Mystria?
Mistria.
Okay.
Oh, my wife might be playing that. She loves Stardew. Like, she burns through them super fast too.
Yeah, it's pretty good, from what I've seen anyway. It thinks I should stream XCOM 2. To be fair, I probably would
There you
enjoy that.
Yeah, I could see. Have you done XCOM before?
I played XCOM, yeah. Never on
Okay.
stream, though.
I was gonna say you strike me as someone who would enjoy XCOM.
Yeah, I like turn-based stuff like that. Even though I don't think I've ever actually streamed anything turn-based. Well, all right, I streamed Final Fantasy for a hot minute, but does that really count? I don't know.
Well, technically, you did, at least on YouTube, you did a bunch of EU and Crusaders Kings, I recall.
It's real
That's
time,
kind
baby.
of turn-based. Is it?
Real
Oh,
time.
it is real time. Never mind. I'm dumb. It's been way too long since I've watched any of that.
Just because I can pause it at any time.
That's
though.
true. That's
But-
true.
Yeah, it's real time. It's not like Civ, right? That's a
Yeah.
true turn-based.
Yeah. That's what I was getting confused by.
Average viewers per channel of Minecraft, 2. 2
Wow.
across the entire Minecraft spectrum. So in the last, what do they do for this? And it doesn't say, but I'm pretty sure they use 30 days rolling average to give you these tips when you're a streamer. You get a lot of analytics when you're a streamer, by the way. If you like analytics on this platform and you just want to see kind of how the sausage is made, just stream a couple, and then you get access to a ton of analytics. But
It's
There-
true.
there were averaged 11,367 channels over the last 30 days playing Minecraft.
Oh my god.
So no wonder there's only 2 viewers, right?
Right, yeah.
It's estimated browse position. So this is where it is when you're on the main home, when you're on the home page and you scroll through browse. So I guess it's not the main home page. It's the one that's called, what is it called now? Oh, it's just called browse now. Okay. So on that, it's the 982nd game on average when people look at it.
Oh my god.
Right, because it's everybody
It's
streams
embarrassing.
Minecraft. Yeah, if
Yeah.
you want to become a streamer, you don't stream Minecraft.
No, you don't
Minecraft
stream
is
Minecraft, you don't stream
No.
World of Warcraft, you don't stream
No.
like any
Small
of the
people need to stream
established
small
popular
games.
Yep.
Right. Yeah. This is where you go if you're like us and you're just really using this as an excuse to hang out with your friends. Or like you're
Nothing wrong with that,
already
by the way.
big.
Yeah.
Or you've got like a YouTube channel, right? Like
Yeah.
you've been doing YouTube Minecraft
Sips
tutorials or
can,
something.
yeah, like Sips
Yeah,
can
yeah.
fire up Minecraft and have like 2,000 people in chat every time, at least for
Right.
a while.
But that's because of Sips, not because of Minecraft.
Yeah, it's because and then on top of, because like I love watching Sips play Minecraft, so like for me it's like double feed. It pulls me back in. I'm like, okay, I'll watch this.
Yeah. So now let's compare that to the first 2 options it gives me as a suggestion for what to play. Now, it is filtering by simulation because that is based on what
yeah.
I've played in the last 30 days. It's just Minecraft, obviously, so it's just
Yeah.
simulation. So, RimWorld,
Yeah.
it has 542 average channels over the last 30 days, which still feels like a lot, but
Yeah.
16 average viewers. And its browse
Okay.
position is 90.
Okay.
So we're talking an order of magnitude higher on the browse position chart,
Yeah.
and an order and a half if it worked that way. I don't think orders of magnitude technically work in halves, but we'll pretend.
So co-op
For average channels.
World on starting on Thursday is what you're saying?
No, 1 because it's not
Okay.
multiplayer, and then
There's
2
probably a mod.
because yeah, there probably is a mod, honestly. You know what? It's probably on Archipelago.
Probably.
They did just update it, so you might have to wait a little bit.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I know they've done a RimWorld together, but it's a little tough to do, surprisingly.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, for whatever reason,
I was
I've never
joking,
really
by
been-
the way.
Oh, I know you were.
Yeah.
but that ruins the bit if we acknowledge that.
I know.
So I just RimWorld has honestly never spoken to me. It's been on my wish list. I think
Really?
actually I took it off. I may have finally taken it off my Steam wish list. But if not, I will tell you exactly how long it's been on my Steam wish list. Assuming I could figure out where the hell the wish list is. I'm in the library, not the store. It's still there. I added it on September 24th,
There.
2016.
Oh my
wow.
god, just buy it already.
It's been on my wish list. No, it's only 20% off. The discount's not big enough.
Oh yeah. But
Yeah,
it's
it never
RimWorld, so like yeah, that game never goes on sale.
Yeah.
So this actually might be a rare moment to get it for a few bucks cheaper.
Yeah. The Longing has been on my wish list since 2020.
Yeah, but that makes sense because it's called The Longing.
True.
So
Yeah, I just need to keep it in there. It's oh my
yeah,
god. it's
forever on the
walking-
wish list is where that game belongs.
I actually just trimmed it. I'm down to 6 items on my wish list right now for
Oh,
Steam.
wow.
I
I'm sure I
have
still have like hundreds.
Yeah, I still have X-Plane 12 because I like have this fantasy that someday I'm gonna like actually learn to fly a plane, but I'm not paying $60 for flight sim. I have Scarlet Deer Inn, and I can't remember why.
Because
but
they
it's-
embroidered the artwork.
Oh yeah, that's the one. So it's not out yet, right? But it's on my wish list. I added that back in 23, and then obviously I've got a game called Croakwood on my wish list. It looks adorable. It's like Banished but with frogs.
Ooh.
Amazing.
Ooh, fun.
And then I have A Frog's Tale on my wish list. This
Clearly.
appears to be some sort of Mario-esque type exploration game. It's probably like a Mario Stardew Cross of some sort. It claims to be a JRPG, which could also, so maybe it's more like a Secret of Mana type thing. I don't know, but that's not out yet either. So that's my whole wish list now. It used to be much longer. And then there were a bunch of games that like, oh, I want to play these sometime, but they're free games, so I finally just click play the game, so it's in my library, and then I just don't have to keep it on my wish list anymore. But I just bought Tiny Glade because that's now out, so I'm looking forward to playing that game. And Fields of Mystria, that's on there too. And then the last month I bought the MIDI synthesizer, not a synthesizer, it's a sequencer. Looks amazing. I had to play with that. Wait a minute, when did I get Torchlight 2? Excuse me? Apparently I got Torchlight 2 back in March, the same time I bought Mudborn. Don't remember that at all.
Oh, that's why I was clearing out my old Humble junk, and I had like
Oh, right.
threw one at you.
Yeah, because I remembered saying, hey, Braid looks interesting, and throw me Limbo. I just don't remember talking about Torchlight, but it does look interesting. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. So
Yeah.
Like all these games. Now, to be fair, obviously we know Boon is the king of games he's never played.
Yes, that's true.
I'm only at 298. So
Get on my level.
do you know how much money I'd have to run through to get to 1,500, even at the dollar games? Forget that.
Oh, I know. I did it. Well, okay. It's a bunch of cheap garbage dollar games, and then also a bunch of Humble Bundle stuff.
Yeah.
On top of also games that I genuinely wanted. But that's definitely the smallest part of the pie chart.
Yeah. Apparently, I need to put 2 Point Museum on my list.
Yeah.
63 average channels, 12 average viewers per channel, 9 on the browse position. Why? That doesn't make any sense to me at all. Like, why would it be 9th? I don't get it.
Maybe it got a new update.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, RimWorld just got an update, so yeah, that's that could be why it's popular right now too.
Pokemon Go is still up here. 114 channels, 16 viewers. The problem with that is I'd be playing it and then people would figure out where I live, and that is
no thanks.
Fields of Mystery is actually up there too, averaging 8 viewers per channel. 130 channels. I don't know what Epic 7 is. It looks like some sort of JRPG maybe, but that is averaging 59 viewers per channel right now. It must have just released or something. It also recommends marbles, though. I don't know how I feel about that. World of Tanks and World of Warships are both suggested to me.
Oh wow.
All right, what if I don't just say that? Give me all genres. Hearthstone? You want me to stream Hearthstone?
I mean, as long as you're striking while the iron's hot.
Statistically, it's better than Minecraft. You know what? Backpack Battles intrigues me, but it's too complicated for me to like get into at this point, so I'm not going to do it.
I mean, I think
And you
1.0
probably don't
just
want to play the
released.
Bazaar either.
No, similar reason. I know that game too. It like they look cool. They probably would have excited me, but I feel like if I'm going to play it for streaming, no, that's not going to happen. I might pick them up to play on the side someday, but I have a big problem with that. Since I started streaming in 2017, I haven't played a lot of games for fun.
Yeah.
It's mostly just been on stream.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, can I play a game for fun?
Yes.
Like I picked up Mystria and I was like, what, but are you sure?
Yeah.
So I was like, man, I would love to stream this. I bet people would have a really great time with it. But then I'm like, but do I? Apparently I should play Torchlight Infinite. George, you only gave me 2. There's now an infinite one.
I'd never even heard of it.
I feel cheated.
So I do.
The art style doesn't look the same, so maybe
You
it's
cheat
a
people.
Torchlight. I don't know. I just started playing EVE Online. That's certainly not at all toxic.
Second Life. You should play Second Life.
Dude, Second Life? Holy shit. I haven't thought about that in a hot minute. Can you even still
I
get on
remember
the servers?
back in like college, like there was like a professor who's like, "Oh yeah, Second Life is going to be what everyone does everything in. No one will do anything that's not Second Life. Like it will replace reality." And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And here we are.
Yeah, I had to be that wet blanket for my colleagues, and they never believed me. They just went down with that ship.
Thanks, Cassandra. How dare you tell me the truth?
Apollo has blessed you with the gift of foreknowledge. However,
everyone is dumb.
To the ever.
Get out the red Foursquare balls. Oh, ouch. Tell me you're not on Tumblr without telling me you're not on Tumblr.
I'm not on Tumblr.
Tell me how I'm on Tumblr too much.
You're on Tumblr too much.
There's an Apollo, there's a meme about Apollo and the gift for foresight. And it's this person staring at the camera, I'd say probably middle school age, maybe early teen. And there's a kid on the other side, unbeknownst to this person looking at the camera, about to throw one of those, the big red rubber balls that you used in Foursquare.
Yeah.
It might be a Midwest thing. I don't know if I'm betraying.
Yeah, I have no idea what that is.
So it's a game you played on the playground. You literally drew 4 squares that touched each other, and they shared a corner. And like you would bounce the ball, and the way we played it was kind of like Calvin Ball, that there would be rules that would shift based on whoever was in the top square. And then like if you got out, you would have to leave the square completely, and then everybody else shifted up to fill in the space, and the next person got to rotate in.
Okay.
And so they use those big plastic like red balls. I mean rubber balls. So like not a basketball. If you're thinking of basketball, it's not right. Well, yes, but bigger. But yeah, so that's the idea. So it'd be like a dodgeball, but they're like the size of a true like big pumpkin, not a dodgeball size. And so that's the meme. And it's Apollo. And so if you're on Tumblr, all you have to see is that picture. And you know exactly what they're trying to say about it. But the meme originated by somebody saying something outlandishly absurd that nobody will believe, but is true. And so the whole point is that Apollo is the little kid with the ball about to hit you with the curse of Cassandra. There are a lot of weird memes on Tumblr. I've been on Tumblr since 08, 07? Could I even been? Like, how old is Tumblr? Oh, I don't know if this is a good search. Yeah, that's a bad search. Let's start again. When did Tumblr start? Turns out Tumblr age, not a good idea. Yes, it started in 2007, and I've been on it, I'm pretty sure, since 2008.
Damn.
Yeah, I love Tumblr because it has everything you could possibly want in a social media platform, legitimately. It has a corrupt CEO who is also slightly incompetent and so cannot control the service as much as you think he'd be able to. It has been owned by both Yahoo and Verizon and became so toxic under both parents that they had to sell it at a loss both times. It's now current. Yes, these are positives. And now currently owned by Automatic, and the Automatic CEO is the one that's truly awful, and it is happening again. The Automatic's had it for 6 years. This is about the length of this is, you know, it's
Getting
starting
that
to die
7-year
again.
itch.
Right. Because the algorithm is hot trash. If you go to its version of the For You page, which it can't call that for reasons, but it is identical to and legally distinct from anyone else's For You pages, it's awful. So nobody on Tumblr uses it except people that are new to Tumblr. What you use instead is your dashboard. Yeah, right. You use the dashboard because it's chronological. And they have never been able to break people away from the chronology of the dashboard. And every now and again on Tumblr, you get into a war internally. So this isn't people coming to Tumblr. These are internal Tumblr people that are like warring with each other because they say liking a post does nothing because there is no algorithm.
Mm-hmm.
And so only reblogging or commenting matters. And they do not care about any of the evidence that is shown to them that if you like a post, it goes onto your friends' timelines as part of the dashboard and specifically says underneath that post, so-and-so liked it, so you know why it's on your post. So liking things does actually work. And it's like,
but does it?
They just don't understand. Right, it works, but differently, right? Because it's not going to be on my, like if I like something, it's not going to be on my main blog, because that is what Tumblr started as, was a blog. It's not on my main blog. It just goes into my likes section, which you can have turned on or off. And so people are like, oh, you can't see the likes. Yeah, and it's like, nobody uses the algorithm. Yeah, obviously, it's horrible. But the timeline still shows likes. It just doesn't show all of them. Because the other thing that's very common on Tumblr is people go crazy through your likes. Like, they'll go through a blog, because nobody uses Tumblr every day, first off, let's be real. And the ones that do will queue, because you can do queue posting. And so they'll set up a queue. And so, like, people will come back, and there'll be 15 new posts, and they'll just read them all and just like them. Just spam the like on all of those posts. And so if they did all of that stuff in your feed, it would just be like the same post 95 times. So, right, they don't do that. But it's just an absolute, unbelievably horrible, perfect website. And it's got everything. They banned porn in 2017 when Verizon bought it. Did not work. Still on the site. All over the place. Like, even when you're not trying to find it, you'll stumble onto it. It has incredible racism and sexism, not from the user base. It's mostly from the moderation team and how they choose to moderate things. And so when they inevitably do something crazy, like just moderate a whole bunch of trans people's posts and just take them out, like just cute selfies, not even close to violating their terms of service, what happens then is people will take those images that were banned because they caught it before it went down, modify them slightly so they're not the same image and can't be caught in the auto ban, and spam it across 15 accounts. So, like, the way they're combating the racism and misogyny of the Tumblr staff is basically being like, fuck you, we're posting this anyway. And Tumblr doesn't do anything about it. Like, they've never made money. There are very limited ads because almost everyone uses an ad blocker. And unlike YouTube, which has the things that will find against it, none of the apparent 400, according to the Wikipedia page, 400 employees at Automatic deal with this. It's amazing to me. And they roll out new features nobody asked for and are awful.
That's always the best.
But like, they're so bad that usually within 4 to 5 months of their deployment, they're gone because they don't want to lose what limited staff they have, because people that are loyal to Tumblr use Tumblr. And so the ad revenue must be enough to keep it around and being okay. You also can, although I recommend you don't do this because it is at your great peril depending on what your Tumblr blog is, you can connect it directly to your Twitter and Facebook accounts. Which, like I said, the porn ban didn't work. So, depending on what you like and reblog on Tumblr, no comments, it would be anywhere. But they have everything you could want to find. They've got every fan base you want. Every ship that you've ever imagined, they have it. If it follows rule 40, whatever, 34, is that what it is? Whatever the rule is, you know the one. 34. It has every one of those.
You know the one.
Well, I'm quite familiar with it.
Yeah.
I love that rule. It's my favorite rule.
The only thing that another social media site does better than Tumblr is TikTok with watching pieces of publicly released movies. Tough to get actual movie clips on Tumblr. Screenshots, GIFs, yes, no problem. But actual clips of the movies, no. That one, their automated moderator tools are actually pretty good with, which is insane. Oh, and it lets you create custom domains for your blog. And it's still like back in the 90s, so you can use HTML to change the appearance of your blog. You can add different header images. You can choose what fonts you want to use. You can tag posts. It's amazing. It's so bad. Oh, God, I love it.
All of that is just like the whole time I'm like, I am so glad I've checked out like pretty much completely from social media.
Oh, it's so good. And this is not a good social media site. Let's be honest. Most people who have a Tumblr do not want their friends to follow it.
Yeah. By
any chance. The shorts videos, they've tried 3 times to launch it. It has failed every time. For a hot minute, which now apparently happened for almost 2 years, which is amazing because I didn't realize it lasted that long. They used things called ephemeral chat rooms. So they were group chats to talk in real time, but they were like Snapchat. So they disappeared after, I think it was an hour. Like the chat log would erase itself as it went. It was nuts. It was wild. They added monetization in July of 2021. So you could monetize your content and your blogs on Tumblr. It failed so spectacularly that they actually cut monetization out. It was amazing. It was so amazing. In the end of 22, they added streaming. Who did it?
Who did it?
Who did it?
Stand up.
Was it you?
Accountable.
Oh, it was Livebox.
Son of a.
You know that Livebox?
Oh yeah, I remember that vaguely.
Yeah, so they used a version of that, and it was so spectacular they cut it less than 2 years later.
Huh.
Oh, it was so very, very good. They added a way to tip people directly on Tumblr, and it was so infrequently used that they cut that. Because almost everyone's like, don't give Tumblr money. Because again, reminder, the CEO is a real piece of shit. And so, like, it blows my mind that, one, Tumblr still exists. Like,
Yeah.
why the fuck is automatic still keeping this running? I don't understand. It makes no sense to me. But there they are.
Sir, have you not heard of lulls?
Yeah, right.
Radio Shack. Radio Shack was always for a while like the shop that like I would see, and I went in occasionally looking for stuff, and they never had it. And it was stuff that you would be reasonably assured that Radio Shack should have this thing, and then they're like, "Nah, we ain't got it. We got a remote control Bigfoot. You want one of those?" And it's like, "No."
Were they out of radios?
I always wanted.
It was like some kind of like technical like piece. I can't remember what it was I was looking for. But I just remember for the longest time, I was like wondering like what the hell is Radio Shack doing still around? Yeah. They're a store that has nothing in it. Like it has a bunch of stuff in it, but like they're not selling anything.
Well, don't forget that every Radio Shack is actually just a front for Hydra.
See, that makes sense.
That was
because I think like Circuit City like went down before Radio Shack. Like Radio Shack was still there. Oh yeah, and I was like, fucking how? Like what?
Well, to be fair, the story of Circuit City is everyone's favorite story of your favorite brand. Venture capital, baby. Private equity took them down.
Well,
just like so many things.
Oh, also, if you have ever seen, one of the other things that broke containment from Tumblr was the concept of Goncharov. So if you have heard of the 1970s movie by Scorsese called Goncharov, that leaked from Tumblr. That's where it started. And I am proud to say that I was part of the continuation of the Goncharov. I did not create it. I will not take credit for that. That wasn't me. But it's phenomenal, this concept as just this, it's absurdity as art. Like, I honestly think that Dada would love this type of thing, or Dolly would have loved to hear this. Any one of those artists of that type of period that was doing absurdist art. So what it is someone at some point on Tumblr decided that there was a lost 1970s movie by Scorsese called Goncharov. And Tumblr ran with it to where the point there is fiction on AO3 about the characters in Goncharov, why the movie wasn't wildly released and people believe it doesn't exist, what the plot points were, why the director's cut is different than how it was cut by his studio. All this stuff. It's phenomenal.
That's cool. I do love that.
It's phenomenal. And it broke out, like, I think it was on a late night talk show once, like as part of a monologue that was just mentioned. But like, it's been in articles, and there have now been scholarly papers about the phenomenon. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Oh, what's the video game that's like that? People refer to it as like, oh, I saw this in the arcades back in like the 70s, and it was all part of like a government experiment to control minds using video games. You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember its name either.
Plurbius?
What'd you say?
Plurbius, I think.
Pluribus or something. Yeah, something along those lines.
Something like that. Yeah. Oh, and also the story I heard was it killed a person.
Pluribus is a poker AI bot, so that's not exactly it, but it's something
along
weird
those lines,
like that, right?
Yeah.
The other thing that broke
Polybius, I think.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah. Anyway, you were saying, sorry?
It is the Lost Arcade game.
Yeah.
1981, sir, in Portland, Oregon, is where it was started. Wikipedia says it's a hallucination and urban legend.
Mm.
That's what they would say.
Yeah, exactly.
I love you can just say that about anything and just be like, have like at least someone out there going, yeah, this guy knows me.
Yeah,
this guy knows what's real.
He's got it.
Hello, it's me, that guy.
He knows the truth.
Because even if I don't fully believe you, I will still encourage your madness.
Yeah.
Always a good idea.
Yep.
You going to bed?
Alpha team, he knows. Engage,
Yeah.
engage.
I love you. I'll see you soon.
Good stuff.
Oh yeah.
So the other thing that broke containment, and I can't remember the name right now, which is driving me crazy. I think it's this is a very hard search to do when you don't know the name of something that's on Tumblr because
Can you tell us what kind of thing it is?
streaming service.
Mineral or vegetable. Strings.
Quibi.
Quibi.
No, but that's
Everyone knows
dope.
that wasn't real.
Yeah, it started around that same time because there was is this it? Am I learning about this on Reddit? No! It was deleted by user.
I hate that.
It is poop. Okay. So
Poop.
yeah, Poob.
Oh,
So-
poob.
Uba, okay.
Poop. There is a culture now on Tumblr that it's a streaming service called Poob. And it came around because it's like all of these streaming services are ridiculous, right? And so
Yeah.
the original Heritage post, which now is up to 60,000 likes, was by the infamous Orc Boxer, of course. And have you seen the new show? It's on Tubu. It's literally on Hebe. It's on Pootie with ads. It's literally on Dippy. You can probably find it on Weno. Dude, it's on Grumpy. It's a Phoebo original. It's on Poob. You can watch it on Poob. You can go to Poob and watch it. Log on to Poob right now. Go to Poob. Dive into Poob. You can Poob it. It's on Poob. Poob has it for you. And so everyone has launched onto Poob has it for you. And so, because, what I think it was Tubi that said it's on Tubi, right? If you wanted it, it's on Tubi. And so now the joke is it's on Poob. So you know that you've been on Tumblr if somebody's talking about, oh, Poob has it for you. And you're like, oh, yeah, okay, they know the secret code. And there's a huge, big secret code in Tumblr that I will not say because it truly is identifiable. But there is a phrase, and if you want to look it up and cheat, you certainly can. I'll give you the code word. It's a call and response. So the answer is, man, I love, or not the answer, the beginning, how to trigger this. Man, I love your shoelaces. And if they are on Tumblr, I guarantee you, anyone in your audience right now, because obviously this is basically Lightbringer's chat watching, but anyone who's on Tumblr, as soon as I said that, they got the chills, and they know the response to say what to say to that. And I'm waiting for some time in real life when I can try and use it, and I'll be so excited when it happens. It will probably be better than the time I played Incognito and won almost immediately. Oh god, it was so good. That's a great board game if you like social deception, because it's teamed social deception. It's two people playing. There's two teams of two, but you don't know who your teammate is. So you're trying to deceive your opponents into not thinking you're who you are, while also telling your partner who you are, so that way you can end the game. And the way the game ends is somebody stands up and offers to shake your hand. If you shake their hand and you are partners, you both win. If you do not shake their hand, everybody loses, because there is no winner at that point. And if you are, of course, the one that didn't have an offer to shake hands or shake the hands, then you also will lose, because the game will end. And so it is mathematically to your advantage to just shake the hand, even if you're not sure. And there was one where I was playing it at Origins, and it was me and a guy who played a lot, and then two other people who we didn't really know, because that's the whole point of going to Origins, is to meet new people. And so we're playing, and this guy whom I didn't really know that well looks at me, gives me that kind of weird look, and then stands up and offers his hand. And I'm just like, fuck it, because I didn't know. So I shook his hand, and sure enough, we had won. And we had been playing for I don't know, 10 minutes. We'd maybe taken 2 turns each. And normally it's a type of game that lasts
nice.
about an hour. That was awesome. So I wanted to have that moment. Man, I like your shoelaces.
Did he tell you how he figured it out, or was it just the game happened to work out that way?
No, we talked it through and said these are the things. So as you go through, the way it works is you have everyone has a set of 3 letters, 3 body shapes, because they're actual. I hesitate to call them miniatures because this is a game from like the 90s, but they're plastic pieces on the board of 3 different sizes, and there's 3 sets. Oh my god, how can I not remember? There's 3 sets of 3. It's shapes, letters, and goals. So you can figure out what it is you're supposed to do. Okay. So you have to meet your objective in order to then offer to do the handshake. So it's not just that he knew we were partners, it's that he knew we were partners and our objective had been met.
Huh.
It was stunning. And so you get 3 sets of these cards that are gray. And then you get 1 set when you draw it of your actual color and who you are. So the 3 figures you're employing on the board for yourself, and everybody has 3, those are effectively your agents out in the city. So it's played in the conceit is that you're in Venice during the festival, and so you're all masked, and that's why nobody knows who you are. So you're one of the 3, and the other 2 are your decoys that are out there doing whatever, because it's all 4 spies that are getting together. And what you could do is you can pass a real card. So one of your ones that says, yes, absolutely, I am this person. Whereas normally what they say is, hey, I want you to pass me 2 body types and a letter, right? But there's another name for letter too. I can't think of the terminology right now. My brain's too tired. But I want two that and 1. And at least one of the cards that you passed must always be the truth. So you can, all 3 could be true, but at a minimum, 1 must be true. And it doesn't have to be your true card. So it could be still one of the gray cards, but it is true. Because again, you don't want people instantly to know who you are, because 2 of the people are against you. So mathematically, you want to play it more tight than loose.
Mm-hmm.
And so on the first turn, I asked him for something, and I can't remember what it was, and he sent me one of his true cards. I was like, holy shit. Like, that is a wild thing. But then I was like, all right, let's try it back. So when he did it the second turn, or maybe the third turn, he asked me the questions, and so I gave it to him. And then that's when he was like looking at his chart, because you have a little screen to hide all your stuff behind. And on the screen it says, okay, based on these figures, this is your goal. And he looks down, he looks up at me, looks down, stands up, shakes my hand, and I'm like, all right. And we won. It was awesome.
Cool.
Highly recommend the game if you like thinking games like that. Big fan. So anyway, what topped this whole thing off, when we started talking about profits, there's a game called Gaggle, Gaggl. No idea what it is, but it only averages 10 channels and 149 viewers per channel. So my only assumption is it must be some sort of European fad.
Gaggle. A game of collecting geese.
Oh, I see why.
That's the
no,
one.
I get it. Because it's not a game. It's Twitch has a license for certain DMCA safe TV and movies, and so it's just a watch party basically.
Oh, okay.
So that makes sense, because nobody on Twitch wants to do these, but the people that do, everyone wants to watch them because you're watching, the IT or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
I am curious, what is this What's a Music channel? An online multiplayer Name That Tune party game. I can name that tune in 2 notes. No, name that tune aficionados? Wow.
Oh no.
Sure,
I mean,
but
I
like,
followed, but
I would rather hear the tune.
It's gonna tell me to name the tune. That's all I'm saying. Five Nights at Freddy's is still getting those views. That's amazing.
People
Oh,
love
wow.
them jump scares.
Like the original?
Oh,
No, this one is 4.
Okay.
But Heroes of Might and Magic 3, 12 average channels,
man.
26 average viewers. I mean, that's pretty decent stats. You can't get to a partner at 26 viewers, but you can make some money. Cover at least your Minecraft server fees. You can't do that playing Minecraft.
oh.
Stellaris? 3 average viewers. Wow, brutal.
Yeah, well.
Over 41 channels. So here's the difference. Over the last month, there have been 123 average viewers of Stellaris across the platform, compared to 22,734 in Minecraft. But Stellaris averages more viewers per channel. Must be better.
Clearly.
They qualify as action. Super Mario World is action? All right.
Yeah, sure. Platformer.
Apparently Torchlight Infinite is action. So there you go. Chess is action?
It depends who's playing.
Oh, people are still playing MapleStory? That's cute.
Is that a Korean one? MapleStory?
The artwork kind of implies that it would be. It's the original side-scrolling MMORPG where epic adventure, action, and good friends await you. Most of the streamers are actually English. Although I suppose that's not that surprising because it is early morning still in Korea. Oh, it's gotta be... Oh yeah, like 8. That's still early. This one is called Day In and Day Out of Disappointment. That doesn't even look like MapleStory, the game. I don't know what that is. Although, to be fair, it's so old that they've probably added a bunch of areas that I wouldn't recognize. Alright, that's a nice little nostalgia boost for me right there. Game called Pummel Party? Maybe I need to play Pummel Party. I still can't believe EVE Online is... Neverwinter Nights 2?
Hey.
Wow. I don't know how that's an action game. I say that knowing that like adventure is a category. Like to me, that's an adventure game. Oh, it's also under adventure game. Okay, fair enough. Slay the Spire, an adventure game?
67.
Doubtful. Card games? Not enough data. At one point, I thought I was going to be a racing streamer. I was going to have an alternate channel. I still own the domain, so like maybe someday I'll bring it out. But I literally bought like British racing goggles and like driving gloves, and that was the whole shtick was that I was going to be awful at driving games.
Yeah.
But kind of Phil Hellmath it.
Yeah.
Be like, I'm the best in the world. How can you ever defeat me? This is bullshit. And just play racing games. And I had a wheel for a long time, and because I like it. I like playing like Dirt Rally is a fun game. I love that game. I love playing like F1 type racetrack games, but now there's like real simulator F1 out there. I'm like I can't I can't keep up with that. No thanks. How about this stat? Well, this is a great one. I love this right now. So EA just released F1 25. I should say, I think it's like mid-season, so it was maybe January when they released it. So it's been 6 months. 920 average channels in the last month have been playing F1 25 across Twitch. 1 average viewer per channel.
Oh no.
And so what that is some European has 1,000 people watching the channel and no other channels are being watched. Nope. Like who's online right now? 18, 20, 18, 20, 25, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah,
I
and
don't
never,
believe the 1 zeros.
yeah,
One
never underestimate the power of channels with 0 viewers to just destroy the stats.
Yeah, and I will say that these stats, these averages I've been quoting to you, they specifically exclude the top 5% of a category, so as not to skew. Like for instance, when Barb plays Mario, right? That's 4,000 viewers. Actually, when he plays, it's closer to 6,000. He averages 4,000 viewers, but more people come out for Mario. So like they have to exclude that because it's an outlier. So these are just what's left over. But like the stat that has always blown my mind about Twitch, and this has been true since at least 2018, because it's when I first heard it, and I've been like watching stream statistics because there's a website. Oh, what the hell is it called? I don't recall, but you can Google it. That tracks stream statistics on Twitch specifically. If you stream to an average of 5 viewers a stream, you are in the top 1% of Twitch streamers.
Sounds right. Sadly.
It's just mind-boggling. And so, like, all these kids are like, "Oh, I'm going to make it rich on Twitch." Well,
no.
like, it's still possible. You can break in.
Yeah.
This isn't truly like one of those places where if you don't already have the clout, you're done. Don't try it. You can do it, but it is a ridiculous amount of work to get to that level and get to that payoff. So yeah, at one point, I think, and this is ridiculous, but I think during COVID, I was like in the top 0.5% of streamers by viewers, of course, not by money,
Right.
But like, yeah, and they'll look at people like Barbarous King. I just happen to know that because he was number 9 on the all-time money list at one point, and people teased the shit out of him for it. Because when that hack was released, that brought out salaries, he was making from Twitch over $1 million a year. And if you know anything about streaming, that means that man was making closer to $6 or $7 million a year.
Wow.
Because you don't make your money from Twitch. Twitch is nice to have, but you make your money from all the extra shit. Looks like racing games is not where I'm going to make my stand. Should I start playing visual novels?
There you go.
That's the way.
Good. Certain ones.
I mean, it's fair. Are there arcade games? Isaac is an arcade game? The Binding of Isaac is considered an arcade game. How do we feel about that?
Totally. Like, if it ran on quarters, it would make bank.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah, I
Oh,
suppose
goodness.
that's true. Maybe I should start streaming Isaac again. I don't know. It's one of those things that, like, you were really good, then you sort of retired. Wouldn't it just be sad if you got back into it? Right? Like,
That or the Ultimate Redemption arc?
I guess. I don't know. I had never played. What is the last one? What's the last?
Repentance.
Repentance. Yeah, I didn't play any of that because I'm one save file away from having maxed out every save file on everything that came before it. And so I was like, I'll just finish that save file. Honestly, I think I'd have to boot it up to see, but I think I'm only like 2 or 3 achievements short from getting all the achievements on all the save files. And so if I loaded Repentance, that would go away. I'd have to start over because there's like another 200 achievements or something. It's ridiculous what he added in that last one.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, calm down. Then I'd have to relearn all the enemy patterns. I'd have to relearn the new floors. I'd have to relearn all the how to get to the bosses that are new. And,
I mean, it also sounds a bit like it'd almost be like playing a new game.
Yeah, because
I will tell
it
you,
sounds like you just don't want to play Isaac. So let's play something else.
Yeah. If you just don't want to play Isaac, that's fine. You gotta.
Yeah, Yeah.
with a bunch of reasons why.
I have been playing Brotato lately.
Oh man, I've gotten one
Quite a
shot
bit.
like most of the way through a run too many times.
It does get a little frustrating. I'm very much at the beginning levels. Like I'm not even going on to number 1. I'm still just playing on level 0, just experiencing all the different potatoes. What happened that was detrimental to my game health is that it came out on the Google Play Pass for free. So it's on my phone now because they want you to buy the Abyss expansion, and I'm not doing that. I'm just playing the base game because I never played it, and it was bad. Like,
Oh no.
because the game is great. And so, like, I had been playing Once Upon a Galaxy and filling the time and just ripping through all of the quests for that. And now I don't finish the quests a month on Once Upon a Galaxy because I've been playing too much Brotato.
Oh no.
It's a great game, though. That one averages 3 viewers per channel.
Hey.
Apparently, I should be playing Party Animals, which is a fighting game. This looks way too cute to be a fighting game.
It's
Oh my god, it is a fighting game.
It is a ridiculously adorable fighting game. Although not traditional like 2.5D fighting game. It's more throw your friends off a cliff fighting game.
This one, they're on a submarine.
Yeah.
I don't mean in. They're on the submarine.
And the submarine is slowly going down. And you can't really swim all that well.
No. A lot of VTubers in this category.
I could see that.
But yeah, if you like it, that's a place to be. Oh, what is this? The art style of this is phenomenal.
What is it?
Oh, but then you get into it and it's like a 16-bit, which is fine. I have no problems against 16-bit. It's called the Tohu Project.
Oh, Toho. Yeah, it's
yeah, bullet hell.
Yeah, it's major bullet hell with like
waifus.
Waifus. That's the one.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I got Boon on board.
I'm awake.
All right, I'm alive again. Waifus.
Maybe I should look at not just English. I do know German. Maybe that's the secret. Do I need to start streaming
That's
German?
the secret.
Blueprints. I do want to play that.
I cannot tell you how much I love that game.
Yeah, I want to play it too, but gotta get everything done first.
Yeah. And I stopped watching it. So like
I never started.
No. I saw just a little bit and I was like, oh no, we have to stop this immediately because this is gonna be amazing.
Yeah, I shortly after it came out, I guess Dolphin Canvas was doing like a complete like, hey, don't spoil this for me, but we're gonna try and do this all together of like everything in it. And he was like, by the time I started watching him, he was so far in that I had to stop watching like 5 minutes in because like, no, this is already spoilers for so much junk. I cannot watch them. And like just even like looking at his thumbnail, like something's going on there that I don't really. I've played this game for like 60, 70 hours. I'm like, I don't even know what's going on there. And so it's a great game. It's so I enjoy it. It is for me.
What kind of what is it called?
It's called Blueprints. Blue is in the color, Prince as in not quite a king.
Persia.
Oh, Blueprints.
Right.
But also blueprints.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm not gonna tell you how long it took me to get that pun either because I will feel
I watched a full stream of it before I was like, oh right.
What kind of game is it?
It's kind of
a roguelike, believe it or not.
It's a roguelike exploration kind of game.
Oh.
The basic premise is that you inherit this house, and it's magic or whatever, and every day it resets, magic or whatever.
Yeah.
And like every time you open a door, you basically draw from 3 possible rooms. It is, and you basically build out the house that way within its like designated within its like 5 by 9 frame, and collect resources, get as far as you can. Stuff can change over time depending on what stuff you do, and I am currently in the middle of a puzzle that involves having to do things over multiple runs, and I screwed up one time and lost the item I needed, and I had to start that puzzle all over again. I was so angry, but this weekend I managed to get myself halfway there, and so I'm halfway to completing this thing and figuring out what the hell's going on next. And yeah, again, it's a lot of fun, but I'm not going to spoil it too much for you because you should go figure this stuff out on your own. It is
Yeah, and every day
it's
you
a
get
brain
a
tickler,
certain
and like I'll just tell you that like you're going through. It's like oh here's an interesting note. It tells you something, and then you learn something later on about notes, and you're like oh wait, what's going on now? And yeah, or like oh there's just random stuff in the rooms, and maybe later on they become relevant. Like it's it's 3D. You're first person. You're walking around. One of the few criticisms I've heard is that like your walking speed is kind of slow, and you can hit shift to like go to a light jog, but you're not moving that fast. But I feel like it also kind of encourages you to like
explore,
it's not even explore, and also just like look around you as you're going through and like notice little things.
Yeah, because there's a lot of mist-like elements to it.
I can certainly see that. Yeah,
I do like mist.
So like things that you look around and they're like, oh, that's clearly background. No, actually, that was important to the plot, and you should have paid more attention to it.
Yeah.
And you have a limited number of movement points every day that will change based on items that you get as you cycle through the days and stuff.
Yeah, and like as stuff happens, you can start off with like with some resources and stuff like that, like small amounts. But yeah. Other than that, yeah. If you're interested in playing, I'm not going to say anything else because you should definitely play it. It's a really fun game.
Okay.
George,
if you're not, I'll spoil it all for you later on.
No. That's fine. There's always a chance.
What?
In top games to play, in GeoGuessr.
The return.
Have you played Time Guesser?
No. What is Time Guesser?
What is Time Guesser?
So you get a photo, and you have to guess where it is and when it was.
Oh.
Play.
And so, like, you'll get a picture of two guys in a convertible with relatively tight shirts at the corner of Santa Monica and Larrabee. And so you have to deduce that it was a relatively famous Pride Parade in LA. And it was in like 1984 or something.
So I just clicked into this. This is round 1. By the way, I'm supposed to remove ads. I don't see ads, so ad blockers work. And I am looking at this young gentleman, probably in his late teens, wearing a hat that says the HMNZS Tamarack, standing at the corner of Victoria Street and no idea. And what can I see around here? It's some sort of bank, but I can't see the full first name of the bank. The cars are 1980s. Like, you know what? Could be late 70s. Yeah, actually, based on the shorts this dude is wearing, it's probably like 81. And I'm going to guess that since this is Victoria Street and it's the HMNZS, that we're in, let's say, 1981. That's got to be Auckland, right? So we're going to say Auckland. See if we can find a Victoria Street in Auckland. That would be hot. There's a Queen Street. Oh no, my strategy might be ruined. Maybe it's not Victoria Street. It's just called Queen Street. Oh no, what's worse, this is the 80s, right? What if it's not Victoria anymore? We're just going to say we're downtown here. Make guess. Will it tell me? I was 8 years off. Oh, it was in 1989, believe it or not. A young recruit of the Royal New Zealand Navy posing for a photo in Auckland. I was only 180 meters away from where the picture was taken, though. Excuse me?
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God. I've still got it. Guys, the GeoGuessr is still in me.
It's still in you.
Get it out! Get it out!
No. Oh, and you get
Return of the
5,000
Geo
points for the year,
King.
5,000 for the location. Wait a minute. So I'm playing effectively a world map, and you're telling me 180 meters is 4 points off the max? That's rough. And apparently 8 years off is good enough for 2,500 points off of 5,000. So I guess we got to get a little closer on that. Wow, this is on U.S. route. Oh, it's on Vermont Route 5. So that's helpful. At the All States Cafe. Now, I want to pan the photo, and you can't because it's a photo.
Yep.
The Hotel Latches. P. Marino shoe repair. There's a soda jerk. Effectively yours stage show. Yeah, at the Latches Theater and Hotel. So I'd imagine you'd have to shoot. Oh my God, it's powered by Apple Maps. That makes me feel so dirty. I suppose you would have to like pick. Oh, this is awesome. There's a car with an expiration on it. So we're 1941. I suppose we could be in 42, but I'm happy enough to call it 41. Let's see. Is there a 42 on any of these cars? No, they all say 41, so I feel comfortable with that. But I would imagine some people then will take this and search for the Latches Theater in Vermont, right? And some people will be like, "Oh, you can't do that. That's cheating, right?" Because it's not like I'm going to zoom in at a and find the Latches Theater in, like, I don't know. I'm just going to say Burlington because it's the biggest city in Vermont. Like, I suppose I could get lucky that there happens to be one, but you know, what are the chances? Because maybe it's now called the Men's Room or the King Street Laundry or the American Flatbread. You know, I don't know. Those are all things actually in Burlington right now. Let's just say we're down on Main Street. Make a guess. Ooh, I was not. Are you telling me, is there a City of Latches? No, it's in Brattleboro. The Latches Theater still exists. It still exists. So had I searched for it on Google, I would have gotten it. So I got perfect 5,000 because it was 1941. But I missed almost 1,000 points for location. Okay, so now we're somewhere where there's a Braun Electric advertisement, and it's Cocinas and Multimix. There's a Hertz rental car. Wow. This looks like Latin America. Based on that Cadillac and that Chevy logo, it should be like 60, maybe 61. I don't see any like beatnik type people though. So maybe it's like the late 50s. There's so much English here. What an interesting mix. It's definitely English-Spanish mix. This is in the U.S. Oh, no, it's not. That says Hotel La Paz. So I think we are in the Peru. And knowing that, God, we could be in the late 60s then, because those cars might be late. You know, like when you go to Cuba, for instance, the style of car from the U.S. in the 60s didn't hit until, you know, late 60s. Let's just say 61. So we go down into Bolivia and La Paz.
And so this is Time Guesser?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guesser spelled the same way.
Okay.
There are street signs, but they're blurry. I can't read them. I suppose there could still be a Hotel La Paz, but let's be honest. Let's do something there. 69. See? Late 60s. God. Yeah, this is tricky. I like this. This is neat. I don't remember what the heck I was going to say. Something wildly inspirational, of course.
Of course.
Yeah, definitely.
I guess we might as well finish. There are 5 rounds. Why is there a plane just parked in the middle of the street here? Excuse me. We're at the corner of West 191st. We are way uptown.
We don't
Then
need
you're gonna
this
say
to be
something
yellow.
wildly inappropriate, and I was like, "Hey, man, it's my job."
I mean, I could say something wildly inappropriate. It's a
You
cop
could.
telling off the pilot for having the plane parked right there. This is amazing to me.
That's pretty great, actually.
There's a whole bunch of people just watching it. It must have had to land because there's like a mechanic underneath it trying to fix it.
What kind of mustard head are you?
All right, so what year would it have a $25 fine for littering?
I'm gonna pop out.
Yeah, we should probably call it. But
Oh, it is the time.
I was waiting for round 5.
Oh, well.
Oh yeah, no,
I'll race
I
for
just
it.
I gotta pop out because I got something at 10.
We'll say it's 1951,
Oh,
and we know
have
we're
a
way
good
uptown. It's 191st and something.
Yeah, you too. See you guys Thursday.
Yeah, see you Thursday.
Yeah,
Then.
Yeah,
presumably.
good one.
You know,
Well,
I haven't given up on everything by then.
I mean, all right, bye.
Jesus, that's
See ya.
above the
See ya, man.
heights. 191st is one of the last streets. They go up to 100. Is 193rd the last? No, there's 196. Wow. 191st Street is not very big.
No?
It looks like the 50s. The airplane looks like it's the 50s. Let's say the mid 50s. Oh, I was one year off. 19 meters.
Wow.
1 year is 50 points. Golly.
Wow, that's
Yeah, it's a little unforgiving.
After losing a bet, Thomas Fitzpatrick stole a plane from a New Jersey airport
Oh,
and
yeah.
landed at the bar where the bet was made.
I remember that picture.
2 years later, he was charged with he repeated the stunt and charged with wrongdoing. Both times.
Yep.
All right, here's the last one. It's a woman holding a cat and someone who would barely lose a Winston Churchill lookalike contest.
Ah, so Winston Churchill.
Funny. Okay, so let me rephrase. Somebody who would probably win a Winston Churchill lookalike contest. Bar Montmartre's. That looks very French. That also looks.
Montrose, you
the
say?
writing looks very French. Montmartrois. Probably Martois. Montmartre. Le Bar Montmartre. And then there's a advertisement for something called Gitanes, which I thought was Spanish, but I think is actually French.
Yeah, it's weird that it would end in wa instead of re, because I know where Montmartre
true.
is, but
It's definitely ROIS.
weird.
There is a flag. It is a tricolor flag with 3 stripes vertical. Obviously, we can't tell what color because it's black and white. This gentleman is in a top coat, so this has got to be probably 40. I would bet this is 46. It looks like it would be something right after the war. We'll call it in France. Where is Montmartre?
I think it's northeast part of Paris.
So in Paris itself. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe there's like a subdivision called Montmartre. We'll just say Paris. Just to end this whole thing. 1933. I was way off. It was at the beginning of the war. And you are correct. It's more north than northwest, but it's definitely in the north, this location I was looking for. It's now a park, so this was clearly destroyed in the war. And it is the Hotel Montmartre, which probably means it used to be Montois and has been corrupted over time, right?
It's possible. That's where the Moulin Rouge is.
Oh. That's cool.
I don't see the Moulin Rouge, but I do see a blue lemon. But again, this is based on Apple Maps, so God knows how good that is.
Oh, and I need to reprint my picture of that. The red has faded from my red windmill.
Honestly, this was very entertaining. I don't know if I would play it on Twitch. Let's hold on. Let's find out. Is it even a category yet? Oh my God, it is. Currently, nobody is playing it. 95 people are following it. Not a huge game.
Yeah, and like the person that I've seen play it doesn't even change off of just chatting
Makes sense.
because they just play a bunch of one-off games and then switch to what they're really going to play.
Makes sense. Well, I'm glad I hung out with you, gentlemen.
Yeah, it's been nice.
Hopefully, I'll
And
be
it is
more
that
in
time,
the mood
chat.
to actually game. Yeah.
So we're going to get going. Some or all of us
Bye,
will be
chat.
back on Thursday.
Bye, chat.
No bonus stream on Wednesday. Depending on how my code goes, small chance of bonus stream over the weekend. And yeah, we'll see you on Thursday. Bye-bye.
Bye.